Welcome back, everyone. Cancel culture is taking over America. There's no doubt about that. You know what it's fed by? It's fed by an anti-freedom agenda. Those on the left want to claim the moral high ground in this new woke culture we're living in. Mistakes, of course, are never forgiven. But worse than that, God forbid you take a stance against the communist left now seeking to take over America. You will be destroyed, canceled, as we've seen all too many times. But is this woke anti-American agenda backfiring? Well, there's evidence that it is. Look at the NBA. It embraced the Black Lives Matter nonsense. The overt displays of leftism are clearly dragging down ratings, with millionaire players pushing claims of systemic racism, while, of course, lining their pockets with dough. Fans have had enough. Ratings are tumbling to historic lows. Games on ABC are down 45% since 2012. On TNT, they're down 40%. And ESPN is off 20% when it comes to these NBA games. All of it, of course, is due to hypocrisy. Take the case of 80-year-old baseball legend Pete Rose, still banned from the Hall of Fame. Why? For betting on baseball. But today, Major League Baseball is brokering a partnership with Resorts International and is openly lobbying more states to approve sports gambling. Rose has given up on the Hall of Fame now, but not the gambling industry. He will be the, quote, sports recommendation advisor at YouPickTrade.com, a tips on sports betting site. Pete Rose is clearly living life how he played, never backing down and not crumbling in the face of pressure from his critics. Well, joining me now, former MLB player and coach who knows all about the cancel culture, Pete Rose is here. Pete, welcome to the program.
Well, thank you. It's a pleasure to be on your show. Hope you're having a good day.
Well, I am, and I have to say, look, they've tried to cancel you. They've tried to do away with you altogether. And I love that you are embracing gambling by becoming an advisor to You Pick Trade. Are you still gambling? And
No.
what is the message here that people should take away from this?
Well, that's a good thing about this situation because people have to understand I'm not betting on baseball, but I'm picking baseball games for people who want our service. And there's a lot of people. I live in Las Vegas. I'm looking at Aria right there right now, right across the street. But no, I'm not gambling on baseball now.
One of the reasons I wanted to have you on is, you know, your critics are going to be just absolutely going ballistic that you've joined this organization. What do you say to them and the overall push to cancel anybody that others disagree with?
I remember when I first moved to Las Vegas because that's the only place where my gig works. And my gig is signing autographs 5 hours a day, 18 days a month. Where people said I moved to Vegas just so I could gamble. Okay, those were the critics. Okay, so they don't want to hear that I don't gamble because it makes them mad. Okay, I have to make a living, and UPick has given me an opportunity to make a real good living, and I don't see anything wrong with it. I asked all my friends, "Do you have anything to criticize me going into this business? If you're going to watch games every day and you are up to speed on what's going on in the game of baseball, which I am, I'm the biggest ambassador baseball has today because all I do constantly every day is talk positive about the game of baseball. It's really tough to watch baseball games today.
Well, they certainly don't play like you used to play and the guys used to play. But I think also people are tired of the politics, whether it's MLB pulling out of Georgia, sticking their nose in places that we believe that it doesn't belong, the NBA, the NFL, all of them. What do you think about this move for professional sports getting into politics?
Well, I think politicians should be into politics. I mean, you have to vote. That's the American dream, to vote the right way. But I don't know politics, so I stay out of politics. You know, matter of fact, when I used to be a player and guys would want me to endorse him, I'm saying to myself, well, he's going to win 52% of the vote. However, that means 48% don't like him. And I don't need that 48% coming to the ballpark and taking it out on me, the fact that my man won and their man lost. So I always stayed away from, I had a lot of politicians were friends. You know, I met 7 presidents, but I stayed away from endorsing different people over all the years I played.
Well, as Michael Jordan said, Republicans buy sneakers too, and I think professional sports could take that message a little bit as well. Hey, Pete, let me ask you this question. So Curt Schilling is a friend of this program. He comes on a lot. Baseball great. I think he should be in the Hall of Fame. Clearly is not in because of his conservative leanings. What do you think about Curt Schilling?
I like Curt Schilling. He was a tremendous pitcher. He pitched in playoffs and World Series. I can't sit here and tell you I honestly know what his record is. But Curt, I would give him consideration for the Hall of Fame because when he pitched, he was a dominant pitcher.
Lastly, let me ask you this question. What do you say to those who claim to have the moral high ground over all of us sports fans who just simply want them out of the game of politics? What do you say to those people with the moral high ground?
Well, everybody's got an opinion on something, okay? And I try to stay away from that. I follow politics. We all do because it's our country. We worry about it. I mean, but there again, however I think, I'm not going to change it. So you ride the wave is what you do. And sometimes you believe in what guys say, and sometimes you don't believe in what guys say. And I have an opinion like everybody else, but I don't go try to sell my opinion where it don't belong. And I think that's what you have to do in this situation.
Can I ask you, you can answer yes or no, to take it or leave it. I know our viewers will be curious. Are you worried about where this nation is headed right now?
Oh, yeah, I really am, because there's just too many riots, too many murderers, just so many bad things going on right now. And it's getting away from us. Hopefully, President Biden can straighten it out, but he needs a lot of help. He needs a lot of help. We need a lot of help. We need to start believing, who cares what color you're an American, okay? That's a color too, being an American.
Yeah, red, white, and blue, baby. I'm right there with you on that. Pete Rose, it is a pleasure having you on the program. Thank you, sir, for coming on. And I appreciate all you did for the game of baseball and me as a fan. It's great talking to you.
I won't hold it against you that you were a Met fan, because I know you were.
Well, truth is, I'm still a little bit of a Yankee fan, more than Mets. But my father, as I told you, wanted to take me to watch you hustle. He would take me to Mets games, watch the Cincinnati Reds play, and you say, you watch this man hustle, play with his passion. It was a great lesson to learn. Pete, thank you again.
Did I let you down?
Absolutely not, my man. You never let me.
That's a good thing. Thank you.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't, sir. And you didn't either coming on this program. Thank you as well.
Take care.
Oh, man, what a great talk that was.
Hey, I'm Rob Finnerty. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please join the conversation in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, too. Hit the bell icon to be alerted to breaking news. And remember, there's a whole lot more on Newsmax TV, America's fastest growing cable news network. Newsmax TV, we're real news for real people.